Hello there everybody, it's me, your Star Wars Dad, and I'm here with a video on how to defend against Yoda. This is one of the biggest questions I get. People ask how to defend against the champions, but primarily, how do you defend against Yoda with his shield, with the timing of the shield, with everything he does that's so good on offense? How can you beat this guy? What can you do against Yoda? We're going to look at it right now. Hey, let's play some LEGO Star Wars battles. So I think we all know how Yoda works. Make sure to like, subscribe, join the channel, etc., etc., etc. We all know how Yoda works. You know, he runs down the field, he shields everything within a pretty good margin, and then they stay shielded even if you get it. Let's jump into the gameplay and just talk about these different approaches. I got a bunch of different examples, and at the end we're going to watch one game where I defended him like, I think 3 times in that game. So anyway, we're jumping to this one right here. I think Yoda jumps on the board right away here. This is a pretty common strategy you see, is a tower up on the far end, and here comes Yoda, right? Drop him deep. And the plan is, once they drop him deep, here he is. Once they drop him deep, they're gonna drop other units. They're gonna bring in some Porgs, some Ewoks, a Tauntaun. The Tauntaun, of course, can catch up to him. You know, okay, so there, right away, is one initial strategy you can use, and it's worth it. So those Porgs only cost 3, but Yoda costs 5. If you use the bomber, if Yoda has not already got his shield moving before the bomber starts, before they see the target things of the bomber, he's not going to get that shield up. Seismic charge he can respond to and get it up, but bomber is too quick, so if you want to bomber that, it's worth it. If you put Porgs or Ewoks down that cost 3, bomber him, get him off the field. Okay, here's the next one. So seismic charge is your best friend. There I got a little lucky. My BB-9 went around those boomer balls, but seismic charge is always your best friend. You can see we got Yoda right within range of the seismic charge. We got him stunned, and then everybody else took care of him. You want to get that particle beam going. You want to get Yoda stunned, and even if he's shielded, within range of the particle beam, he's going to come out eventually, so he might get a couple of shots in on your particle beam. If you're using a turbo laser, same idea, but you're gonna need a little bit of help. But he's still gonna take a beating once he gets there. Here is the classic Yoda defense. He launches Yoda with the Ewoks. I build the Oppo Tower in the back. I lure Yoda to the Oppo Tower, in this case with BB-9. He gets taken out, but look, then I seismic charge everybody. It takes out the Ewoks. It stuns Yoda in his tracks. Yoda comes out of his shield. The particle beam is already loaded up. So by the time when his shield expires, the particle beam is already on full power. It's just gonna. I say it all the time. It's gonna melt him. Melt is my favorite word in the game. Just gonna absolutely melt Yoda. Now here's one you gotta be a little careful with, but look what I did. So I dropped BB-9 in the back. I put the battle droids up front to distract him to go left. I drop more battle droids. He drops a bomber, but then there's another battle droid still there. Yoda runs backwards to get it. I got him running all over the place. 2 more battle droids to the right. He's running everywhere except at my particle beam. Keep him running around if you can like this. The battle droids up front. The battle droid's deep. He dropped a bomber. BB-9 was there. He went back to get another battle droid. Then I bought the battle droids and right. He ran down, back, right, left. He just kept running in circles. Try to get that if you can. There's an example there. You want to kill the units. Make sure if there's units in front of him that you take them out before he catches up. Because if he catches up, you're going to be in real trouble. There I am running him around again. I think we've exhausted a lot of the defense here. What's the rest of this? There's a few more clips. But you can really see the primary things. Seismic charge, BB-9, get the guy stunned, right? Get the guy stunned. Try to stun him when he's within range of the particle beam. Otherwise, you're in trouble. Now, here, look at this. Seismic charge, I stun him before he's able to shield the Tauntaun. Now, there's a little danger there to be aware of. If the Tauntaun runs right into the BB-9, he will dislodge BB-9 from Yoda, and then Yoda might continue going. So you got to be a little careful with that. This one was a little messy. Notice how this is actually Yoda is pushing forward here through all my units. He's taking care of and getting out. So what do? I load up the Oppo Tower. Here comes the BB-8 to be taken out by my tower. I'm going to lure Yoda over here. I don't even know what this is. Here, one stormtrooper lures him over. Now he's in the range of my particle beam. There's his shield. That's what I'm talking about. My shield is loading up. Now watch what happens here. As soon as he comes out, he's dead before he even he took one step and he's dead. He took one swipe at my stormtrooper, finished him off, one step, dead. The particle beam gets loaded up while Yoda is stunned. More examples here. There it is again. bomb the Ewoks before he gets them shielded. I was a little lucky there. If you go back and watch it, I waited a little bit too long. You want to bomb those Ewoks or Porgs or whatever, you know, immediately when they get on the field. I waited a second, and if he had launched that shield before I got it, you know, but if he was in the process of launching his shield when I launched the bomber, I would have just wasted a bomber there. So you got to be careful. You want to do it as early as possible. All right, here's an entire game, I believe. So we immediately have the BBs face off. He gets the middle tower. I get the rear tower. I think about Kylo. Then I go with Kylo. I don't recommend this. Okay, so this is Kylo v Yoda, mano e mano. I want every ship to fire on that Yoda. Okay, so now look at that. That's an absolute melt. He didn't get Yoda's special off. He got within range of the particle beam. My seismic charged him to stun him. And yeah, so now we're taking care of business. The middle tower is dead. My guys are dead, but I'm up a tower. One more note, guys, and you know this. It's difficult to time BB9 to stun Yoda without the BB9 dying. So you got to pick your spots. If you can launch BB9 while he's shielding up, so if you see Yoda reach back to shield up, drop the BB9 there because he'll go up and shield, and the BB9 stuns him. Otherwise, you kind of got to get lucky with the timing of it or get used to the timing of it. It's difficult to get down. I'm not great at it either. So you got to be careful with the BB8 time, BB9, but it's worth the effort because if you land it, it's a huge... There he is again. There's Yoda. I seismic charge. He's not within range of my particle beam. I got a donation there from a live stream. I gathered all this footage from many different sources of videos, by the way. This is obviously from a live stream. That's why there's no sound. I was going to say it at the beginning, but I forgot. Anywho... Is my Yoda noise still going? I think my Yoda noise is still going on my lap, my pad while I'm doing that. So that you saw, I stunned him. He was out of range of the particle beam, but I got the BB unit on him. Then I dropped some battle droids on a stormtrooper. He stayed stunned, and I was in good shape there. I think we're going to get one more Yoda run out of this, and that'll be it for the examples. Hopefully, guys, this is helping you learn how to defend Yoda. Again, my most requested champion. How do I defend against this guy? Because when Yoda goes right, and I have this happen to me still, it happens every day. When Yoda goes right, either it's done right or, you know, I just misstep a little bit, it's almost impossible to defend. He can go through everything you got. Okay, I just bombered the sniper there. We're going to go in and stun Yoda. There we go. We got the stun and he uses a bomber again, but Yoda's dead, and we know why he's dead. Now he used the bomber right there. I don't know why he didn't just cycle back to the bomber to kill me, but watch this. This is just kind of fun right here. There's no more Yoda. But for some reason, he didn't, like, cycle fast back to the bomber. He's fooling around with stuff that costs 4. And because he didn't do that, I was able to charge in and finish off this tower. Now he's just too worried. He should be dropping a bomber on me now. This guy should have beat me for sure. All I needed to do was cycle, bomber, done. But he didn't, and I won, and I'd be able to stop. There's another donation from the live stream. So there you go, guys. That is how to defend Yoda. As you can, hopefully this helps you learn how to distract him, how to stun him, how to get him next to particle beams. This is why I go with particle beams on the dark side. I know that you get a lot of swarming units on the light side, but those particle beams, Yoda is the champion you're going to see the most. Second most is probably Luke. And Luke is, you can distract Luke and particle beam him as well. Maybe we'll do a video down the road. But mainly Yoda. That's how you defend Yoda. Hopefully this helps you guys. Hope you go out there in your life. And hopefully you always remember, Nooch too good.